guys, what's up? My name's Dacoolmike and welcome back with another game called Buried. So, in the last episode, we managed to find one of our co-workers. I forgot the name because it's been a while since I played. Oh, Dennis. So, we found Dennis, and now we're heading in this weird corridor, or weird tunnel in the middle of the woods where we're working at. So, let's continue. Let's do this. So this is the tunnel. It's a massive corridor. In fact, like in some kind of building underground. It seems to go on forever. This corridor is mostly dark with emergency lights every 10 feet or so. I assume we're now underground because this corridor extends far beyond the walls of the building we entered. I realized that someone might not appreciate finding us here. Tiptoe quietly or walk quickly. I'm gonna tiptoe quietly. We don't know if we're alone or if there's anything in here that could kill us. I feel like a ghost, like I truly have no business being here. Dennis leans on me for support. We move slowly, our feet not making a sound. If anyone is in here, I want to make sure they don't hear us. We tiptoe forward as softly as we can as I carry Dennis to the far end of this otherwise featureless place. I see a flight of concrete stairs leading down. I have to set Dennis down on the floor. His weight is killing me. Dennis, are you okay? Stop worrying, man, he says. I'll be okay. I just need a minute to rest. But looking at him, I'm not so sure. I look at the concrete stairs, pointing towards them so that Dennis sees them. Can you make it out down those stairs? I ask. He stands up slowly and is visibly making an effort to not fall back down. Yeah, he says, and sounds a little irritated. He starts for the stairs without me, and I have no choice but to follow. We approach the stairs, and by just looking at them, I get a sense that we're crossing some sort of line here. There may very well be no going back. Okay. Ooh, stairs. Creepy. Let's see what happens next. As I head down the stairs, I notice that they look aged. The damn ringing noise is somewhere below, louder than ever. I feel like I'm walking down into the cellar of a haunted house. The lights becoming scarce as the stairs take a straight turn. I can feel the temperature drop. Dennis makes it a few steps down before he's leaning on the wall. He's breathing like he just finished a marathon. Pause to give him a break. Keep up the pace. I'm gonna pause to give him a break because something tells me he's gonna pass out if he forces himself or pushes himself too much. Let's give him a break, he deserves it. Let's take a break, I say, putting my hand towards his shoulder to help him to steady it. Dennis lets out a sigh. Thanks. I don't feel too great, boss, he said. As we both squat down on a stair, my mind seems to lock in an unknown fate of the rest of my crew. Frank is married and I've met his wife a few times. A nice woman with a huge laugh. My heart sags a bit when I realize I might never again get to hear him belting out classic rock tunes during lunch breaks. Joe, well, I don't know too much about him. He's 22 years old and he's considering community college. His folks are deadbeats, so he has been providing for himself since the age of 16 or so. Maybe I can still find them and still get to hear Frank singing in his deep baritone voice were a few too many drinks. After a few moments, Dennis says, alright, let's keep going. We both stand up, leaning on each other. I have to make Dennis stay behind me as I stick my foot out in search of the next step. I can't help feeling like a child as a very powerful fear seizes me. I'm expecting a monster to reach out of the darkness, slicing into my throat. After what feels like forever, we came to the bottom of the stairs. We're closer to that ringing noise now. A door sits securely in the wall and locks just as out of the place. Down here, as I feel a silver light seeps through, illuminating the area. The door has what it looks like, a panel, with lots of labels and lights. Small embossed print above the panel says Level 01 Entrance Gate, Transport Sector, all day, and there's a button with no label. Push the button, inspect the panel. What point would pushing a button do? For all we know, pushing a button means unleashing something we shouldn't have done. So I'm just gonna inspect that panel and see what I can find. So there. The panel looks like a diagnostic or alert system of some kind. Each level meant to communicate some status. Lockdown engaged. Experiment in progress. Shutdown engaged. That can't be good. Those all appear to be off, but one of the prisons has a slowly blinking red light next to it, and the only part light on the whole thing. Abnormal entity breach. What the hell? I slowly pushed the door open when Dennis suddenly steps in front of me, taking the lead. Let's go, he says. I want to find out what the hell this place is. As Dennis walks through, that ringing or beeping or whatever it is gets a little louder. The door closes behind us with a click. I can't help but notice the whoopee in Dennis' step as he lets out a grunt. You sure you're healthy enough to keep going? I ask. It doesn't matter. I don't want to be in the woods right now. You seem scared. Something I've never seen him before. Angry, yes. Upset, yes. But Dennis is never scared. What did you see? What's so dangerous? What did you see? We know whatever he's scared of could be dangerous, so let's just say, what did he specifically see? We have to know. I don't know what it was, boss. It was like someone had left a radio on, crackling, but we don't have any radios at the site. It was, I don't know, it was like something in the forest was moving. I gave him a doubtful look, and he cast his eyes to the ground, frustrated. I know how it sounds, he said, but I know what I felt. It was like walking into a funeral parlor, feeling dead and gloom everywhere. I've been so preoccupied with my own fear that I nearly forgot about the ringing noise. It had become just background noise. We take a few more steps and I can now see where we are. It makes no sense yet, another thing that simply seems out of place. The shapes and muted colors of metals are easy to identify, but it just doesn't belong here. End of chapter. Alright, so that's the end of chapter 1. We're gonna see the results of chapter 1. I think this is 5 chapters. Respect the dead. You and 36 of players left Tony's body where you found it. Okay. Secrets. You and 76% of players were upfront with Dennis about Tony's death. Obviously, we have to let him know he's a co-worker. Trust. You and 55% told Dennis you believe his story. Alright? Obviously, what point of not believing will be curiosity. You and 75% players went to investigate the ringing sound. Of course, only one way to find out, right? Teamwork. You and 60% of players decided to bring Dennis with you. So there was no point of leaving him behind. Well, we know he could die if you leave him behind. So, begin chapter 2. But I'm not gonna begin chapter 2 because I'm gonna edit here. Hope you guys enjoyed this part of Buried. If you enjoyed it, give a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe now and be part of my awesome plan. And as always, I will see you guys next time with another video or another episode of Buried. This is Dacoolmike signing off. Goodbye.